Good Wednesday evening, everybody. Long time no talk. I haven't been here in a while. It's been over, almost 2 weeks. It's crazy. Time flies. The whole month has flown by. But we are here. We are breaking. We have Panini Select Baseball on tap. A brand new release here for everybody. We're also looking for some Cooper flag autos in our Bowman Chrome U college basketball. And we're going to be adding something to the site momentarily. So stick around for just 1 second. And we will be adding, if anybody is interested in doing a little bit of conference battles, they are back and we are diving in. This lovely box right here, let's get it into focus. Rookies and Stars, AFC versus NFC. That is going to be on the site in just a couple of minutes. Just need to get that one squared away and set up. But we hope all of you are having a fantastic Wednesday. We are halfway through the week. This week has flown by, if you ask me. And, we got all sorts of stuff. Pokemon, basketball, baseball, football. We're hitting it all tonight, folks. Hitting it all. All right. Let's see here. Let's get this Rookies and Stars up. We're going to start with Zenith tonight. It did sell out, so that's going to be our first break here this evening. Hey, Kenneth, happy Wednesday. Hey, Matt, yes, sir. Oh, man, I'm so happy that it is Masters Week. I've been in a full golf mode for the better part of the last 2 weeks. And I tell you what, I've been snooping around different training tools and things at home. And really a lot of launch monitors. I've been looking at a lot of launch monitors. I know I shouldn't. and I convinced myself that launch monitors are not a good idea for the space that I have. And so what I did instead, there's this awesome tool. It's called Putter, Puttr. It's like an AI putting trainer. And so I ended up winning a bracket pool. I was one of 3 people that picked Florida. Everyone else picked Duke. Ended up winning that, and I'm like, oh, I know what I can get now. Because the thing's $600, and I'm like, all right, this is my prize for picking Florida, and getting that situated. All right, we're going to update some numbers here. We are slowly but surely ticking down on everything. And like I said, the Zenith, we're going to get ready in about 3 minutes. If you did see our email earlier today, talking about the Topps Inception football, the 8 hobby box pick your team break, FedEx keeps delaying the shipment. We still don't have the Inception, and it's driving me insane because I was really looking forward to that tonight. But FedEx has not come through. We are still waiting on the shipment, so that will break on Friday night. We'll be back on Friday and have that. So that will be the crown jewel of what we have for Friday's breaks. Hopefully looking for some Tom Brady, some Jaden Daniels, some Caleb Williams, everything in between. So with that being said, we'll hopefully get to it and be ready to rock. We're getting close on some of the Panini Select. We got a couple of the division breaks on the board. 2 spots left in number 1. We also have a triple team tiers and a 3 hobby box of Panini Select Baseball. The Pokemon's down to 5. And then we got that Rookies and Stars. It is now on the site. That is only 2 spots. 2 spots is all that is. So check that out over at TopShelfBreaks.com if you do so choose. And we are going to get our Zenith rocking and rolling here. Triple team tiered in a dual box. It's a quick break. Blink and you'll miss it. Not many cards in it, but still a fun break nonetheless. I've enjoyed Zenith this year. As the night rolls on, we'll also add some other things to the site as long as we do end up filling said breaks. All right. There we go. Yeah, that's my biggest thing. We played Whisper Creek, the Del Webb course, 2 weeks ago. I mean, pure aerated greens, like not good shape. But I had so many missed putts. It like killed me inside. And what easily could have been a sub 90 was not. It was sub 100, though. So at least had that going for me. It's a fun little course in there. I'd never played it before, even though I live 5 minutes down the road from it. All right. Repost tonight's stream. We do. I agree. We do. That is overdue. Would say most weekends I'm around, but now that spring sports season is starting, it's basically Sundays I'm around and not much else. We have flag football and baseball starting up this week. It's literally back-to-back every single Wednesday. Or Wednesday. Wednesday? Saturday. Jeez. I don't know what day it is anymore. That's my life in a nutshell. All right. How about we talk some Zenith? Some Zenith football. Look at this right here. We got 2 boxes of Zenith. They don't want to stand, but they're here. And we're going triple team tier. There's our 10 entries. And there is tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3. A couple combo spots in there as well. Bengals, Browns, and Seahawks, Titans. So let's get the tiers out of the way first. Rolling the dice. Grand total of 7 times. Lucky number 7. Falcons down to the Broncos. Yeah, I mean, because I'm assistant coaching the baseball, flag football. I couldn't do again. I I got so irritated trying to there's something about like youth football just in general. It doesn't even have to be tackle or flag. It's just I don't know. We did it with an organization last spring, and it was, the referees didn't care, so there's, stiff arming happening everywhere. There's kids that just didn't want to listen. They thought they were playing quarterback the whole time. I'm just like, this is ridiculous. My stress level cannot handle this. 1 10-year-old is enough. I don't need 10 of them. Hey, Tyson, how are you, sir? All right, here's our random on the 10 names. Good luck. How many times did we break last week? I can't even remember. I don't even know how many times all that happened. I was in Minneapolis for a few days. We did the Mall of America stint for a couple days up there. It's crazy. Oh, there you go. We just had a bunch of teenagers that were there to collect a check, and they didn't care about anything else. That was the unfortunate nature of it, and yeah, not ideal, but is what it is. Kid had fun, but they've only had one practice. They've had 3 rainouts, and that includes tonight. So they they're like, we don't even know if we're gonna have a game on Saturday because we haven't even practiced any plays. So I don't know what's going on. So that should be fun. All right, let's talk Zenith football here. Get all this squared away. I'm going to bring that down just ever so slightly. There we go. Okay. Yeah, let's insert a row there. That makes it a little bit easier to read. Got to realign all my fun ticks of how everything is. All right. Here we go. We are starting off our Wednesday night with Zenith Football 2024. Nice Tua Tagovailoa hanging out on the box there. We got 2 boxes of them and triple team tier. That's right. 10 spots in this break, and every single spot getting 3 teams. There they are off to the right. The tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3. There's not many cards, just 6 cards in total, but we're looking for 2 autographs and a patch auto as well, I believe, as well as looking for some Zoom inserts, see what we can find. So, without further ado, good luck, everybody. Here we go. Yeah, they got to figure something out because it's just one of those things. It's like you don't want to ruin the game for them right out of the gate. Because it was pretty clear that there were a lot of people there were a lot of kids that had never played before. So that's the other thing. Edger and Cooper starting us off. Cooper Cup and nice chalk talk, Justin Herbert. There we are. All right, so let's see what we got underneath here. We'll start things off with A.J. Barner, 66 of 90 for the Seattle Seahawks, the tight end. Actually had some pretty decent games as a rookie for the Seahawks. And that's going to be a dual spot in that third tier going to Justin H. Very nice. And then we'll go to, very nice here, numbers, Brock Bowers, 34 of 50 for the Raiders. The Raiders in that top tier. Kevin picking up the numbered rookie phenom for Las Vegas. And I do believe, if I'm not mistaken, we might have ourselves a banger on hand here. If I saw this logo, and hopefully it is the logo that we need. It is purple, and there it is, J.J. McCarthy to 199. Brian. Congratulations. That's the way to start things off. Picking up a McCarthy RPA right out of the gate. There you go. Very nice. Get a nice, pretty picture of that. I think it's safe to say that might be our thumbnail for this quick break. Unless we find something even better. Careful speaking. No, you know what? I came very close to joining the Little League board this last year. And my wife kindly told me and reminded me that I do not have the free time to do said things. And she was right. Get the box. Let's see what we can find out of box number 2. Malik Washington. Ooh, throwback buck. John Lynch for the Buccaneers. Because, I mean, here's the thing about youth sports, like, in total. I'm on Ross St. Brown. Is that a lot of folks just kind of fall into those roles because there isn't anybody to step up, which is frustrating because then, you know, there are situations occur where things are kind of not fully, you know, managed to the level that they should be, and then the entire league suffers, which it stinks. Absolutely stinks. Oh, we got a pretty one. State of the art, Justin Jefferson from Minnesota. The Vikings having themselves a break with Brian, and that's going to be number 3 of 49. These state-of-the-arts are awesome cards. Picking up a J.J. McCarthy. Follow that up with a J-Jets. Like, I literally almost became a referee in indoor soccer because I just could not handle the ineptitude that was occurring. I know that's a terrible thing to say, but you know, it's the truth. Roman Wilson, $3.99 RW for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Steelers going to be in that third tier going to Chris. Chris S. picking up the Roman Wilson. Rookie wideout. Whole wide receiver room getting a big change over the course of the offseason for Pittsburgh. Bringing in DK Metcalf. And our final auto of the break. And it is Thurman Thomas, the Terminator. 21 of 25 for the Buffalo Bills. Steven picking that one up. No relation to me. But a very nice Thurman Thomas. Closing us out. So, quick recap, just 12 cards in this break. Nice, easy, peasy. Going through the major hits there. We got Brock Bowers to 50 on Behind the Numbers. Nice A.J. Barner to 90. State-of-the-art Justin Jefferson to 50. 49, excuse me, I was off by a number. Roman Wilson to 399. Thurman Thomas to 25. And a beautiful J.J. McCarthy, 177 of 199, going to the Minnesota Vikings. Thank you, everybody, for making that one happen. All right, let's flip back on over, see what we got going on. Again, lots and lots and lots of breaks on the board here this evening. We got an AFC-NFC duel. We got Pokemon, we've got football, we've got baseball. We got everything. The numbers stand where they are. Have not moved. Hard to believe the draft is in 2 weeks, too. 2 weeks from tomorrow. That still hasn't, like, fully set in for me. Also getting into that lull of, like, everything going on, too. Like, no sports. I guess I'd take that back. Boo Green Bay. Yeah, it definitely is not something I am very enticed to make a drive up to go watch in person this year specifically. Yeah, I got the Masters. I mean, NBA playoffs, NHL playoffs. I mean, it isn't as engaging as the NCAA tournament. You know, baseball will kind of just waddle itself along throughout the summer. I don't know. I can't like fully get invested into baseball until it hits the warmer months. Like I'm watching the Cubs fans in the stands last night, and like they keep zooming in on John Cusack, who's sitting front row, just all bundled up. I'm like, that looks miserable. Like who enjoys this? Yeah, I mean, yeah, that sounds great. I mean, but yeah, I wouldn't want to miss out on that either. Down to 5 on the Bowman Chrome U college basketball. Again, some big names in this. Cooper Flagg, Juju Watkins. I mean, she tore her ACL, but still. You can take a look at that checklist. Oh, because you were at opening day, weren't you? Yeah, that was pretty chilly that day. Wasn't it? Hey, two wins. You multiply out the pace. I think that the White Sox, saying they were going to win more games than last year is doable. Hey, Carter, how are you? I'll take the under. Has it been that bad? I'll be honest. I have not watched enough baseball to. I know that they lost another player. Was it Corey Lee tonight? I mean, between all the Tommy John surgeries and just everything else, it's like, yeah, Benintendi was added to the injured list today. It's just like they cannot catch a break. Oh, that'll be fun. The 91 set's fun. Because what's the hold on. Let me check this. Standings. Oh, they've lost 7 straight. So they started 2-2. It just has not gone the way that. I mean, their run differential isn't bad. I mean, you could be like the Pirates, who are already somehow minus 19 in run differential. The Braves are 2-8. Man, that's wild. I know it's early, but still. I mean, there's got to be a box in there that's got the Jordan. Or a pack in there that's got the Jordan. See, are the Padres that good, though? I mean, honestly, the Cubs should have swept them. Should have. But, I mean, the Guardians are terrible. Like, they have not been playing well out of the gate. I know they've won their last two, but, I mean, they started 3-6. Then they played the A's. They lost to the A's. A's can't even get 10,000 people in the town of Sacramento. Like, how embarrassing is that, though? Can't fill a AAA stadium. Yeah, that's got shame written all over it. They were showing pictures. And like the running joke was like, you know, the A's didn't want to be known as the Sacramento A's or Sacramento Athletics for 3 years. So they're literally just known as the Athletics. And it's super weird seeing it in like the standings where everyone has their cities and then it's just Athletics. And so the joke with showing the crowds tonight was, you know, A's saying like, we don't want your city name. And they're like, all right, then we don't want you. And it's just empty field or empty seats. Well, yeah, that rings true. All right, we got some select to dive into. Random divisions. Brian coming through, closing us out. Thank you much. Who's going to be louder? Sox fans or A's fans? Are there even going to be any A's fans in attendance? Do A's fans exist in the city of Chicago? It's like if a tree falls in the woods with nobody around, does it make a sound? I'll be you might be the only one. Oh man. I don't know. Like I told my boys, like I'd go down to the rate field because who needs to put guaranteed in there? It's you know a Major League Baseball game and it's cheap, so why not? And the food's good. I'll give the White Sox credit for that. Concessions, good. All right, 6 entries here on this one. There's our divisions. We're going to randomize this list a grand total of 11 times. NL Central down to the AL West. And then we're going to go 11 times on our names. Good luck. Well, the funny part is, like, I work 10 minutes from the stadium on a good day. So really, it's not asking much because, like, I'm in the West Loop. It's like a hop, skip, and a jump. right, here we are. Those are our 6 divisions. Let's increase the size of this a little bit. Make it a little bit easier to see. On a good day. Yeah, I mean, honestly, the back roads aren't bad. For the day games, they're not bad. Because we used to do a corporate outing. We haven't done it the last year and a half. In the center field patio. Yeah, for sure. Let me know. All right, let's get some select. I haven't opened. Of course, I haven't opened this. It's brand new. Here we go. Brand new release here. It is 2024 Panini Select Baseball. 2 autos, 1 patch in each of these boxes. And with this one, we are going random divisions. Random divisions. There's our 6 spots right over there to the right. Good luck, one and all. Time to dive into this box and find some gold, hopefully. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. Your ticket window for the bananas is tomorrow? I'm afraid to even find out how much they're charging for those tickets. I tried to get onto the list, and I failed. I did not get I did not get a spot. Giovanni Rodriguez, silver for the New York Mets. And a Ricky Tiedemann, and that's going to be an auto for the Toronto Blue Jays in the AL East. Tyson picking up the Ricky. Give him the heater, Ricky. There you go. 1 auto right off the top. And another Giovanni Rodriguez. If we didn't need 1, we got 2. Mark starting Giovanni Rodriguez rainbow with a silver and a base. Yeah, that one feels a little thick. Let's try this one. Save something there. Well, that's legit. Heck, I'd buy Sox season tickets just to get those tickets. Probably pay off your season tickets with selling those. Sebastian Walcott, silver. Sensations, Braden Taylor, and a nice Mark McGuire. Are they limiting you on how many you can buy? Ken Griffey. Nice junior. Caminero for the Rays. The beauty blue to 199 on the premier level. That's going to go to the AL East again in Tyson. Yeah, I was going to say, it has to be a low number. For as much as they're selling out of everything. And, like, I give them credit for, frankly, I'm a little surprised that they're not doing Wrigley. For the South Side. Filler card. Anderson, nice. Jacob Wilson for Oakland, but not Oakland. A lot of prospects in Select. So the Bananas really expanded their tour setup this year too. Silver Jacob Wilson again. Because they gave the Party Animals their own tour, and the Firefighters, is that the other team? They gave them their own tour. It's like they've got like essentially a mini league set up at this point with all the tours that they're doing. Spencer Arrighetti for Houston starting us off here. So, I don't know if anybody saw that name in the back, but we'll see what it is. Moises Ballesteros for the Cubbies. That's going to be 120 and 149 for the NL Central. And Brian. And a nice turbocharged Paul Skeens going to the NL Central. Just a base still. Who doesn't love some Paul Skeens? I haven't seen how he's been doing this year. Watching Globetrotters baseball. They've been televising their games on TV the last couple weeks. I haven't tuned in, I'll be honest. Ooh, very nice tie-dye Spencer Arrighetti for Houston. That's going to be out of 25. Nice low number. AL West in Tyson. Because, like, they have, like, that weird, like, points and runs thing, too, where I'm like, what is the... I don't understand what's going on. I'm going to be old man yells at cloud on that. My kids would probably love it. I don't think you're going to struggle getting that back. For as hyped as that is, and I mean, this is their first time in Chicago. I don't think you're going to have an issue with that at all. Arjun Silver for the Blue Jays. Butchered that name. Arjun Namala. There we go. Kind of sped my way through it. Meh. Oh, come on. Did somebody super glue this? Heck. All right, there we go. Still, oop. Oh. Do we see the name? I don't know if we saw the name. We'll get to these. I saw the name. David Wright, orange, matching the Mets there, 20 of 49. Mets with a lot of our parallels in this break. Nice to see. But here we are, a redemption, and it is Jackson Chourio. Very nice. NL Central, Brian, picking up the Jackson Chourio. Brew Crew. Congratulations. Nice card there. Have one memorabilia patch lurking in one of these last three packs. Man, these packs are just not cooperating at all. There we go. Okay. Got it. Got it. Blue Roman Anthony for the Boston Red Sox. That's going to be to 199. Should probably get some more top loaders out in case we got a monster looking for us. Is it? Uh-oh. That's not good. Considering it sounds okay on my end. Arjun Namala again. Couple duplicates there on our parallels. Final pack. Did we get screwed out of a patch? I think we did. Ivan Rodriguez for the Detroit Tigers, the AL Central. And Paul. And David Wright again. I don't think we got a patch. Did we not get a patch? What the heck and heck? Go through here. Yeah, we did not get a patch. That is irritating. 2 autos. Those we did get. And that being, we got Panini'd on our patch. But big one, Jackson Chourio for the Brewers. Very nice stuff there. And then Ricky Thiedman for the Toronto Blue Jays. Nice prospect pitcher. Wrapping us up on our single box of Select Baseball 2024. Tyson, you watching on your phone, or what are you watching on? I'm gonna hope you're not saying. I'm gonna hope you don't say like TV, and then like there's something wrong with your TV speakers. Because that is the worst. I'm like, why aren't there any cards in the bin? Because I haven't put them in the bin. All right, let's take a look at the big board, see what updates we got on hand. Division 1 wrapped up. We're down to 4 spots on Division 2, 5 on our triple team tiered. 3 boxes of Select. Still at 4 on the Bowman Chrome College Basketball, 5 on the Pokemon. Again, the Inception Football, that is going to have to wait until Friday night. Unfortunately, due to a FedEx delay, the boxes are anticipated to get here tomorrow. So as long as FedEx follows through on that, we should be fine. Hopefully. What's crazy is there's only 3 games going on right now. Thought there'd be more. I guess they all had some earlier games. Got the travel heading into the weekend series. I don't even know what the Cubs play this weekend. Oh, the Dodgers? Ugh. No. In LA. Ugh. Gross. There goes all the momentum the Cubs have had. All right, so this is where we are at 5, 4, 5, and 2. Honestly, I thought this would be a quick one. I really did. Get a full conference, $150. AFC versus NFC, got 2 autos, 2 patches. I really wish we had that Inception. I'm trying to see what else we can throw up there that would be fun. And we've got the celebration tops boxes. We've got Optic Mega from last year. Actual Optic coming out later this month, so that should be fun. I believe it got pushed back, though, which kind of stinks. All right, 2, 4, 4, 5, 5. Man, we're teetering on the edge of just about everything. It's not like we're super far away from any breaks in particular. A little basketball, a little Pokemon, a little football, a little baseball, a little bit of everything. Yeah, we'll do. Let me find it here. T-Y-ish. Dude. And 1, 2, 3, 4. All righty. Done and done, sir. Much thanks. Get to some Bowman Chrome U. Take our pedestal out of the way. Make it a little bit cleaner. A little bit cleaner. There it is. In all of its glory. All right. Well, let's get to our copy our names. Paste as plain text. There we go. All right. Well, first things first, before we do randomize our names, we're going to rip this and shuffle up the packs. Make it fair for everybody. Everybody getting 2 packs per spot. Just 4 cards per pack, so on the smaller end of what is included in these packs. So we're just going to shuffle them around, get them all squared away. Sounds good, Tice. Appreciate it. Okay. Nice and gentle. Make a nice big old... we'll make 2 stacks. And 1 last shuffle. Empty box. All right, now we're going to go back to our randomizer. There's our 12 entries into this one. We're going to roll the dice 10 times. Here we go. There's our group right there. You know, Matt, it pains me to say this because, frankly, I'm not the biggest fan of the guy. But something tells me this is the year that Bryson figures it out. I don't know why, but that is my feeling. And he doesn't collapse on Sunday. Rory keeping up the heat. I wouldn't mind that either. It's such a popular pick. And then it's going to be like Willette that one year and no one sees it coming. It'll be that, what's his name? The rookie from last year that like blew up at the end of the year. This is going to drive me nuts because I'm not going to be able to remember his name. Yeah. Is he a Texas Tech guy? I'm surprised he's not your favorite. Well, I guess Aberg's sixth best odds right now, so that's not really what you would call like a stunning selection. I don't know. The other name that I'm a little intrigued by, just because I feel like he plays well there. And I wouldn't be shocked to see him do well. Would be Tony Finau. Rocking that beard look. Didn't Rory win it once before? I thought he did. All right. Let's get into this kind of college basketball. It's time for some college basketball. The season may have just ended, but that's not stopping us from a single box of Bowman Chrome U college basketball, and we are doing dual packs. That's right, every single spot in this break getting 2 packs to themselves, no matter if it's got a hit or not. They're taking home something, so there is guarantees in this box, and there is our order. From top to bottom, we are going to start with the left side, then make our way to the right side in this order that you see over there on the right, with Ernie kicking us off with the first 2 packs. There are 2 autos in this box and a chance for some Cooper Flagg and some other major college stars. So let's see what we can find. Here's our first 2 packs for you, Ernie. Good luck. Here we go. Pokemon? Yes? Ooh, very nice Juju X-Fractor. Take that. Good stuff. It's a shame she tore her ACL in the tournament, but at the same time, it was nice to see Paige Beckers pick up a title before she calls it a collegiate career. Social studies. Come on, Maluch. All right, Ernie, there you are. Well, he's squared away. Tyson has the next 6 packs. Too soon, Carter. Too soon. All right, pack 2 of the second spot here for you, Tyson. TJ Bamba. Is that Mo Bamba's brother? Is there any relation there? Doesn't say. We'll never know. Unless we Google it. All right, on to the next 2. Third spot. Sarah Strong, heck of a freshman. Kennedy Smith, silver. And Donovan Freeman for Syracuse. Ernie, you didn't pull the reverse psychology of the no-hit spot. Flory Badunga. That's cool. Variation with all the Jayhawks in the background. Hannah Hidalgo for Notre Dame. Joyce Edwards. Yeah, that honestly, I was not anticipating that championship game to go the way that it would. Usually Dawn Staley's teams are a lot more well prepared, and it just UConn was hitting them from all over. Oh, that's going to be a sought-after set. Acropolis. Ace Bailey. 123 of 150. Very nice. Ace, one of the headliners in this group. I've disappointed you. I'm sorry. Oh, this one's shiny. Donovan Freeman. What? Flash? Is that what that says? It's so flashy, you can't read it. Oh, yeah, there it is. Flash. All right, there you are, Tyson. There's your first 6. We'll jump back to you here momentarily. Moving on to Brian. Brian is only 2 packs. See what we got. PJ Haggerty, Jaden Akins, and Jelani Cambridge. Oh, got some gold behind these cards. Peeking out. Is it something good? Kiki, 28/50. Very nice. USC. Up and comer for USC. Big player. One award given to nation's top power forward in 23-24. Averaged 19 points and 11 rebounds. Jeez. So she's good at basketball. Obviously, because she's in this set. Where are we at now? Back to Tyson. Boomerang. Clifford. TJ Bamba, our first auto has been uncovered. 115 of 150. Now Riley Kugel, but we'll get this TJ Bamba all nice and sleeved. Top loaded. Oregon Ducks. Nice numbered card there. So that is auto number 1. Got one more auto lurking out there. See where it is. Carter Knox, Caleb Blakes, Anissa Morrow to 299, and Miro Little. All right. Kevin, starting us off on our second stack here. One spot. Let's see if it turns out strong for you. Xavier Booker, Kylan Boswell, Heyman, very nice on the X Fractor, and Kennedy Smith. And here we are, Langston Love. Sonia Citrone, Boogie Fland from Arkansas, and Nolan Traore. All right. On to Kobe. Kobe with his first 2 packs. He's got 4 in total. On this one, see what we can find. Tomorrow, Josh Hubbard. Facilitators, Ahmad Noel for UConn, and Braden Smith for Purdue. Scotty Middleton, Joyce Edwards Silver. Gongba for Duke. All right. And we're back to Tyson for the next 4. Alex Caravan. Con Kneppel, Drake Powell, Cam Jones from Marquette, A non-Zayd Lowry X-Fractor, and a Jaden Akins. That's the first we've seen of Marquette out of these packs. All right, on to the next two for you, Tyson. Only 4 packs to go after that. Sarah Strong, Social Studies. Zayd Lowry. Very nice. Sarah Strong's going to be a beast for the next 3 years. All right, here we go. What we got? Prince Aligby, 50 of 50. eBay 101. Seton Hall, our second auto in the box. There you go. Nice low number. Prince Aligby. There you are, Tyson. On to Kobe for his final 2. Nick Boyd. Ahmad Noel for UConn to $3.99. Aiden Holloway on the X-Fractor. There you go, Kobe. All right, and Tyson, final 2 packs of the box are yours. Kneppel. Flash. Somebody's got to break out the Flash Gordon theme by Queen. Flash. This is the only singing you'll get. Hey, Cooper Flagg. Look, we found him. Another Flash, R.J. Jones. And Emmanuel Sharp. Oh, this is the dude that had that the last play on Monday. That's sad. Oh, that's tough. That was a tough way to end the game. But there you are. That is our single box of Bowman Chrome U college basketball. Everybody taking home some cards out of that one, and we thank you all for jumping in. All right, we're going to get these all sleeved up. Where are all? 1 second. I need to go find some sleeves. All right. All right. All right. Yeah, the graded card bags make a lot better packs for these random pack breaks. Even the Pokemon too. All right. There we are. Okay, let's see where we are at. This is officially off the board, so we can wipe that out. Let's replace it with something else, because I think we have division breaks that are available. That's gone. Down to 1 on Pokemon. 1 spot to go. Journey together, 3 packs per spot. Triple team tiers, the 3 box of select. We're still at 5 on that one. Still at 2 on our conference battle. And down to 1. We'll get into some more select random divisions. So we're getting close. 5, 1, 1, and 2. Those are our magic numbers to close us out for the evening. All right, we got divisions. Bets coming in. Closing us out. Getting into some select baseball again. Get that one loaded in here. Get it rocking and rolling. All right. Divisions. We all know them. For the most part. And there's our 6 entries in this one. Randomizing the divisions first, as we always do. Grand total of 13 times on the random. And we got the NL West down to the NL Central. And on top of that, going 13 times on the names. Good luck. Kyle down to Pets. There are our divisions. All right. Let's pull some heat. We are back into Panini Select Baseball, another divisional break. 1 box, 6 spots. There they are right over there to the right side of your screen. Looking for 2 autos, 1 patch, 12 packs per box, 5 cards per pack. Good luck. Here we go. Nice blue Mr. Cub, Ernie Banks for the NL Central. That's going to be to 199. Pets, picking up the Ernie. Brando Mejia, is this filler? It is, okay. Andrew Gilbert. For a second there, I thought it was another redemption. Can't jinx ourselves. A-Rod, Juan Martial. Kerstad, Noble Meyer. Silver, Ethan Celeste for the Padres, and a Jackson Merrill for the Padres as well. I think we actually got our patch this time because this one's a big, thick one coming up. Eric Bianchi. That's going to be 15 of 99 for the Milwaukee Brewers, the NL Central, and Pets again. Batanti. Purple. Underneath, we got ourselves a Warming Bernabel for Colorado. And we do have a patch, at least a patch, 7/49. That's Andrew Jones, the Atlanta Braves. Does it have some, no ink, but still, nice patch. NL East, Kyle K. Picking up the Andrew Jones. The legends of those 90s Braves teams. Dominant in the NL East. Gunnar Henderson, blue. Very nice. It's going to be to 199. And we got Sean Sullivan. And our first auto for Francisco Velorio. That's going to be the New York Yankees, 93/99, the AL East. And Mark picking up the Velorio. And I'm just going to confirm. I'm 99% sure. Yeah, Yankees. Okay. Just want to make sure. Because it doesn't say AL or NL on any of the cards. And last thing you want to do is say the wrong team with the cities that share teams. And all I got to do is put like an A or an N. It's all. I'm not asking much, right? Ooh. I think we got something good back here. Tie-dye Christian Scott for the Mets. That's going to be low numbered of 25. We're going to follow that up with an Aaron Judge turbocharged for the Yankees. The AL East. And Mark, and that's going to be 24/49 for the Judge. Good stuff there for the reigning MVP. AL East spot having a good break. See if it continues. Ethan Salas, a turbocharged Bryce Matthews, and following that up with an Albert Pujols for the St. Louis Cardinals. Look how cut that card. What did they do to this card? That's borderline miscut. I don't know if that would be considered a miscut. Jackson Jobe. And Cassie. Silver Billy Martin. There's a throwback. Still looking for one auto. Got 4 packs to do it. Nice red Luke Keyshaw. That's going to be at a 149 for the Twins in the AL Central. Pets. Bobby Witt and Kyle Teal for the Red Sox. Nice throwback, Joe DiMaggio. Carlos Beltran, Dylan Cruz, Heston Kjerstad. There you go for Baltimore. Still looking for one more hit. Where's it at? Don't leave us hanging again, Panini. Chase Dellinger. Colt Emerson for Seattle. Jackson Churio and Blake Dunn. Another card just not cut correctly. That honestly might be a print mark. That is not supposed to show up on the cuts. All right, final pack. Show me something good here. Scott Rowland, silver for St. Louis. And we do have an auto here. Ralphie Velasquez. And closing it out with Andrew Painter for the Philadelphia Phillies, the NL East, and Kyle K. Picking up the Painter. Diamond Action Signatures. Very nice. Get the rolling. All sleeved up as well. And quick recap on our top hits from this box. Again, just pulling the Painter for the NL East. Nice Aaron Judge to 49. Christian Scott to 25 on the tie-dye for the Mets. Eric Patanti for the Brewers to 99. Andrew Jones on the patch. That was to 49. And the Francisco Velorio for the Yankees, the red, to 99. So that will do it for our single box random divisions of 2024 Panini Select Baseball. All right. All right, so we'll wipe the random divisions off the board. We did fill that, so we do thank everybody who jumped in on that. Take a look at what we got left hanging out on the board. Still 5 and still 1, so that's it. That's where we're at. 2, 5, and 1. So we're going to take these breaks to the back, and we'll be right back in one quick second. Go breaking keyboards in here. That's not good. 5, 2, and 1. Those are the magic numbers. We got these 3 boxes. We got this Pokemon. 1 spot, and we're breaking some Pokemon tonight. And then the rookies and stars. So there it all is. That's what we got. 8 spots in total. Carter, you said Pokemon earlier. Are you talking about, are you wondering what we got in the shop for Pokemon? Let me see what we got. Hold on. Let me check. All right, I'm going to try and get this right off memory. We have Silver Tempest and Temporal Forces 6-pack boxes. We have Journey Together ETBs. We have Celebrations ETBs. And then 3-pack hanger groups with a promo card of Surging Sparks. But our Journey Together break did sell out. Temporal Forces Sixer. Okay, you got it. Let me go grab you one just so I've got it on the side. My apologies. It is not a Sixer. It is a Build and Battle 4 box for $25. So you get one of the 4 foil promo cards. The ready-to-play deck, and then the 4 booster packs. Not sure if that changes your mind at all, but let me know. All right, let's get this stuff out of the way for Pokemon. Okay. Sorry about that. I thought I looked at it. I'm like, oh, those are just 6 packs. Wrong. That's what I get for eyeballing on the shelf. All right. Pokies. I don't know if we would get in trouble for playing Pokemon music on the stream. Like that. Oh, it's somebody had it up on Spotify in here. What the heck? I think we got to play it. Do the Pokemon rap. Here we go. Oh, this is a lot of different things. This is kind of crazy. Let's see what we got here. See if this is it. There we go. I'm going to have way too much fun with this. Okay, here we go. Okay, here are our 11 names, but before we do our change out here for randomizing everything, we're going to open this up. We're going to shuffle them around. Empty box. All right. There is our packs. All right. Rolling the dice 3 times. 15. Ooh. Let's go. I feel like there's got to be better Pokemon music on Spotify. Here we go. This is what we need. It's like a symphony. That's legit. Well, that stinks too. Man, it's like that hard to find just like decent stuff. There we go. All right. We've got ourselves some Pokemon on this Wednesday evening, and we are looking at a Pokepack battle. This is what happens. Each spot you see right there on the right side of the screen gets 3 packs in total. We are looking for the highest HP card out of those packs. The highest HP Pokemon overall will net somebody 3 extra packs. And the promo card that comes in each one of the Journey Together booster boxes, that being this, Ends Reshiram. Very nice. Got that Journey Together logo there. So they also get this on top of those 3 packs. So, without further ado, let's dive in. Chad kicking us off with the first 3 packs. I can't remember the card trick with this one. I think it's 1. I could be wrong. Nope. Here we go. 140, 170, and a trainer, a nice full art trainer, Iris's Fighting Spirit. So 170. Starting us off there. I believe we pulled the Clefairy the other night, which is the big card in this set. See if we can't pull another one. In there, and Hops Dubwool. Hollow. All right, this music sucks just as much, so I think we're just gonna go without the music, which is frustrating, but that's okay. That's all good. All right, final pack for you, Chad. See if we can top that 170. 130, 120. Magmortar, reverse rare. Lycanroc 120, and a Volcanion to 220. So we can do better. We got 3 hollows in that one. 2 reverse, plus the Volcanion EX. So 220, the top HP after that one. And we move on to David. Ooh, Maractus full art. And a Rabombi. Nothing wrong with a little full art there. 170. The current top. Looking to beat 220. I believe there's 1 or 2 cards in this set that can beat it. That are in the 300 range. And Magarna, or Majarna. All right, David. $110 Maractus and Mamoswine 340 on the Mamoswine EX. That's about as high as you're going to get on the HP. That's going to be hard. That's going to be really hard to beat. Don't think it can be beat, but, you know, well, ties are possible. Ties are possible. Swine and Hops Double. And Tyson's first pack. Move on to pack 2. Ends Darmatian. Ooh, what do we got here? Ooh, Palladian Clodsire EX. Very cool card, but unfortunately not enough on the HP at 280. I think I've seen that one yet. All right, see what we can get out of final pack for you here, Tyson. Ooh, Ferret full art and Ludicolo. Rare. There we go. All right. Back to David E. Three more packs. Hops Snorlax at 150. Yeah, I'm looking for that Clefairy. Full art Clefairy. It's a big card. Do you see some gold coming up here? What is this? What is this? Ends Zorark to 280. The secret gold rare. Wow. Full art. Very nice. Pretty sure that's a... I'll have to look up the value on that one, but I think that's one of the top cards. If I'm wrong, Carter can probably correct me. And Meowscarada. So David, another big 3 packs in the second go around there. That brings us back to Tyson. Still 340. Oh, boy. That's one way to, yeah. Kill a watch will reverse. Metagross. Never going to look at this stuff the same way. A bunch of dudes opening Pokemon packs. Wailord at 240. Hydro Pump. All right, final pack for you, Tyson. Go and a Butterfree. All right, that brings us to Matt. Matt, find the 3 packs of our first stack here. Let's make it some good ones. See what we got. Tyranitar. And Metagross again. Final pack in this slot for you, Matt. Wheezing, Geodude. Oh, it's not the one we're looking for. The step below it. Lily's Clefairy EX. Not the full art. All right. David E., back to you. Check text. Did you just pull that? Are you kidding me? Butterfree. That's awesome, man. Congrats. Wailord full art. And a Meowscarada for David E. Dude, that is freaking awesome. Carter doing his own Journey Together breaks just pulls the Clefairy we're talking about. Just a couple single booster packs. No big deal. Off to grading it goes. See if we can match you. Ooh. Hops Zakian. Nice full art there. Good stuff. David having himself a pretty darn good run of things here. All right, Matt. Next three. Let's find it. And Amoonguss. 260. Amoonguss EX. Ends Reshiram. Base rare. Just going to refer to the base rare, EX rare, full art rare, secret rare. Rare. Matt, here we go. Final pack. And Majarna. Wrapping up there. All right. Brings us to pets. Pets and Tyson, the only two standing in the way of David E. taking 3 more packs for top HP. See if it will happen. Or share them again. Have a good one, Matt. Thanks for hanging out. Masters starting tomorrow. Ooh, reverse rare Reshiram. Joltik and Zakian EX. Very nice. Cramorant and Tyranitar. All right, there you are, pets. And that brings us to Tyson. And if Tyson does not catch a 340, that means the next 6 packs are going to David E. Lycanroc. Magmortar. It's weird seeing Articuno as a not rare. It's an uncommon in this set. Like one of the legendary birds not being a rare. There's my Pokemon geekdom for the day. Noivern. Our final one there, which means David E. 6 packs left. All going to you, sir. There they are. We'll rip them all right here. Congratulations. See if a big card is hiding here for you. Wailord. Ooh, Reshiram. Not the N. The EX. Fire version. They're like, this is so weird. No respect for the 151. Into the bonus packs now. Hops, Snorlax. All right, 2 more to go. Jess and Dudunsparce. EX to 270. All right, last pack. Can we do it? Did we save the best for last? I don't believe we did. Kilowattrel. Haven't seen that one, but not the best for last. So there you go, David E. Congratulations, picking up 3 extra packs and the Reshiram promo card. It comes in every single one of these booster boxes of Journey Together. Appreciate each and every one of you for making that one happen. All right, we're down to 2 on the Panini Select Baseball. That's it, 2 spots. I gotta look up this Zoroark to see if that's the one that everyone's after or if it's a different one. They just come up with so many different variations of these cards. Sometimes it's hard to keep track of them. So, Matt, we are still waiting on the shipment. FedEx has been shuffling their feet, and we still don't have it. It is scheduled to come in tomorrow. It will break on Friday. Confirmed it will break on Friday. Because it will be in shop tomorrow. I don't know what FedEx is doing, but it's been pushed back 3 times in transit. Incredibly frustrating, to say the least. Yeah, I was looking forward to it tonight, and then it was like, oh no, it's still not here. I'm like, no. I've seen so many breaks of it online, and I'm like, this product, like, I know it's not licensed, but Inception has always been one of my favorite baseball products. And so seeing it in football, I'm just like, man, this would be really cool. And, I mean, it's got Tom Brady autos, so of course you want to go after those and all of the QBs. Yeah, I mean, nothing is more frustrating than shipping delays. It's like, just give me the cards. All I want to do is rip. We'll see. We might even have some special guests here in the shop for breaks on Friday night. We'll see. All right, 2 spots on the Panini Select Baseball, and we are ripping. Final break of the evening. Sitting pretty. There's the 3 of them. 3 teams per spot. $55, 3 boxes. Eric coming in, closing us out. All right, let's get this loaded. And randomized. Here we go. All right, there are our 10 names, Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3. We're going to random each list up a grand total of 14 times. High numbers. Should probably zoom out a little bit, too. That would probably make things a little bit easier to see, since we got 30 spots in total. All right, there's that. On to the next one, 14. A's down to the Nats. All right, that brings us to our names. 14 times. Good luck. And we got Eric, down to Eric. Funny how that works sometimes. And 3. There we are. And on we go. All righty, here we go. Final break of the evening for this Wednesday night, and it is a 3-box of 2024 Panini Select Baseball. Triple team tiered. Every single spot getting 3 teams in this one, and there's the teams off to the right. And there's our 3 boxes front and center. Looking for 9 hits in total. 6 autos, 3 patches. Let's dive into box number 1. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. Nice Jackson Churio earlier. Redemption. Still, nice card. That we got out of this. Bruce Bochy, Texas Rangers. Ethan Salas, silver. And Ricky Tiedemann, 25 of 25 tie-dye auto. How about that for the Blue Jays? The Toronto Blue Jays going to Pets. Nice low-numbered on the Tiedemann. Nolan Chanel. So one pack. Already got our first auto. Nice low number. Blue, David Wright for the Mets. David Wright is going to be to 199. Mets and David E. Juan Marshall. On the parallel. Austin Wells, silver for the Yankees. Yankees belonging to Mark. Nice red Junior Caminero for the Rays. Another hit coming up here. There's a throwback. And Jacob Wilson for Oakland. Nice patch there. Selective swatches for the A's. That's going to be in that bottom tier going to Eric. Not numbered. Nice silver selective swatch patch. Got one card that's facing the opposite direction. I don't quite understand that. Teoka Roby for the Cardinals. And baby. Turbocharged Paul Skeens, 29/99. Very, very nice.
Oh, yeah!
Pirates, David E. We'll take that, Paul Skeens. Turbocharged. The Roby, as I was mentioning, going to the Cardinals, that's going to be Eric picking that one up there. Moving on. Silver, Mariano Rivera. Arjun Namala for the Blue Jays. Red, Hurston Waldrop for the Braves. It's going to be to 149. Braves belonging to Pets. I don't even know which way these cards are going. Ethan Salas for the Padres. Okay, do more. All right. Talking to myself over here, no big deal. Silver on Marshall. Martial. I'm going to keep butchering that name every time I see it. Stan the Man Musial. 2 more packs in box 1. Ooh, got some white. Jackson Merrill white. We'll take that. Woo! That's going to be to 99. 45 and 99 for the Padres. Padres and Eric clicks. Braden Taylor for Tampa. Final pack of box 1. Ricky. Best to steal them. And each row for the Yankees. All right. Box 1 is done. We are moving on to box 2. We get shorted an auto in there again? Yes. Daggone it. Oh, we have like a super glue pack. There we go. Jeez. Tony Gwynn. Some more penny sleeves going here. Silver, Ronnie Mauricio for the Mets. Nick Lofton, Kansas City. It's going to be to 149. Kansas City Royals belonging to... Where are they at on here? David E. We'll follow that up with our first hit. Tommy Troy. Oh, look at that patch. That's a thick one for the Diamondbacks. And Eric on the Tommy Troy. It's 21 of 49. That's a heck of a patch for being out of 49. Nice 3-color work there. Bulging out of the slot. Very nice. Leo DeVry. DeVry. DeVry, the Den. Ooh, nice tie-dye. Ozzie Smith, the Wizard, 10 of 25. Going to the Cardinals. And Eric. There's that Tommy Troy again. Pete Rose, R.I.P. Silver, Eric Batanti. For the Milwaukee Brewers. Bryce Matthews for the Houston Astros. That's going to be to 99. Astros belonging to David E. And that brings us to our next auto, and it is Dylan Head for the Miami Marlins. Miami in that bottom third tier. David E. picking up the Dylan Head. 2 of 25. Nice tie-dye auto design. Man, like some of these seams will just not tear. Bud Selig? Whoa. I did not know that he was in this. Termar Johnson for Pittsburgh. That one's not going to be numbered. And then we follow that one up with a Marcelo Mayer for Boston. That's going to be 50 of 99 on the Sensations. You know what, Tyson? I don't think we did. You might have to ask CK if he ordered any. Because at this point, I'm not sure if he did. Because it's not up on the wall. Silver Aiden Miller. Diego Cartea. Unless it came and went in the week and a half I wasn't here. I doubt it. But never know. Arjun Namala for the Blue Jays to 99. Blue Jays. Pets. No 151, unfortunately. Unless there's some loose packs. I can check to see if there's loose packs. That's the only place we would have them. There's no 151 package stuff. Two more packs in box 2. 2 and 2. Silver Larry Doby. And we have ourselves a Starlin Caba for the Philadelphia Phillies. The Phillies belonging to Eric. Picking up the Caba. Starlin Caba. And nice Ricky Henderson there. All right, last pack. Sounds good. I'll take a look and check. Blue Dylan Head for Miami. And Felon Celestion for Seattle. Dylan Head's going to be numbered to 199. Miami going to David E. All right, one more box to go. Empty box. Matt Shaw for the Cubbies. It's going to be to 99. I haven't really called the Cubs out. Eric's got the Cubs. Blue Brock Porter for the Rangers. It's going to be to 199. Ranges belonging to Eric. Eric picking up the last few parallels. Dakota Roby again. And we have Roman Anthony, 18/99 for the Boston Red Sox. Very nice. Pets picking up Roman Anthony. A lot of young blood in that Red Sox lineup. Good stuff. Phil Rizzuto. Bobby Wood Jr. Jose Perdomo for the Braves. That's going to be to 149. Nice white Enrique Bradfield Jr. for Baltimore. That's going to be to 99. 94/99. The O's, David E. Mariano Rivera. Goodness gracious. The sealant on these packs. All right, here we go. Silver Sebastian Walcott. Yadier Molina, Austin Wells. Blue Giovanni Rodriguez for the Mets. That's going to be to 199. Filler card. Always the filler cards. Coming down the stretch here on box 3. Red Nolan Chanel to 149. Nice orange. Haven't seen orange yet. Barry Larkin. That's going to be to 49 for the Reds. Reds and Eric. First drop in there for the Reds, I believe. Load up on my top loaders again. Taking up all the low-numbered parallels. We do have another signature coming up. Jack Leiter and Maui Ahuna for the San Francisco Giants. The Giants are, where are they at here? They're second tier. David E. picking up the Ahuna. The Diamond Action Signatures. Just 2 packs left. Oop. Ichiro and a red Ronnie Mauricio to 99. We will do a quick recap here of all of our nice low-numbered hits. Parallels, autos, patches, you name it. All right, let's see what we got. Silver, Luke Keeschel. It's a filler card, Giovanni Rodriguez. And that's going to do it. So, quick recap on our cards here. Ronnie Mauricio to 99. Maui Ahuna for the Giants. Barry Larkin to 45. Enrique Bradfield Jr. to 99. Roman Anthony for the Red Sox. Nice red auto there to 99. Matt Shaw to 99 for the Cubbies. A Starlin Caba for the Philadelphia Phillies. Arjun Amala to 99. Marcelo Mayer for Boston. That one to 99 as well. Dylan had nice low tie-dye number to 25 for the Miami Marlins. Bryce Matthews for Houston to 99. Ozzie Smith to 25 on the tie-dye. Very nice Tommy Troy patch there to 49. Jackson Merrill to 99 on that one. Paul Skeens picking up the 299 on the turbocharged. A Jacob Jacob Wilson patch for Oakland, except not Oakland, just Athletics. Silver there, not numbered, and then wrapping it up with a Ricky Tiedemann on a 25 of 25. eBay 1 of 1 on the tie-dye auto there. And that's going to do it for a $3 triple team tiered of 2024 Panini Select Baseball. Thank you, everybody. There's no bias there, right, Chris? I mean, she did win National Player of the Year, so, feather in the cap. It was just an unfortunate injury for it to happen when it did. All right, Carter, let me see if we have the 151. 1 second. Carter, sadly, there is no 151. The only other thing that we had over there that I don't think was a part of the initial read of all of the sets was Twilight Masquerade. All right, well, we have officially sold out for the evening, gotten through all of our breaks, filled everything up. So we do appreciate each and every one of you for hanging out with us here this evening and making it all happen. We will be breaking the Topps Inception football on Friday. FedEx is shipping it here tomorrow. All things considered, it should be here tomorrow. We have 3 teams left, the Broncos, Eagles, and Patriots, as a part of that break 8 hobby box. Pick your team break. So if you want to jump in on that, those are your 3 options left on the board. So check that out. And we will be adding even more fun stuff for Friday night as well. So do appreciate each and every one of you for hanging out with us here this evening. And we will hope to see you again on Friday night for more right here at Top Shelf Breaks and TopShelfBreaks.com. Have a good night, everybody.